Hi, Adias here. In today's video, we're going to show you how to customize your organ inside the Phantom. All right, let's get started. So first off, let's find an organ to edit. So it doesn't matter what scene I'm in, I'm just going to choose any scene and I'm going to press single tone. Remember, when I press the single tone button, it temporarily clears out the current scene that is there so I can go ahead and create a new scene. So I have it on single tone, and now I'm going to choose my organs. And the first organ that comes up is the Lord Organ 1. I'm going to want to change that for my example here. So let's go ahead and press the enter button. And I am going to go ahead and choose the VK Organ 1, which sounds something like this. Which is a pretty good sound, but let's go ahead and delve into it a little bit further. So I'm going to go ahead and press OK to choose that sound, and we're going to take a look at the effects in here. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead and press the parameter button, and right now you'll see that it has a hexachorus. So I'm going to go inside and press enter so I can see all of the different effects available to me. So you'll see right away I have 90 different master effects that I can use, but I am going to use the one way back here, VK Rotary. Check this out. I press OK, and now within this particular master effects, I can go ahead and cursor down, and I can see that I can adjust my woofer settings, my tweeter settings, the spread of my sound, even the high, low gain, and the level, and even overdrive, chorus, and reverb, all from this one master effects. So what I'm going to do right away is I want to kick it on. Okay, so right now here is slow, and I'll spin the dial wheel, and here's fast. Sounds pretty good, but remember, everybody's very particular about their rotary speaker, so you can go in here and adjust the settings, and once you do, go ahead and save that tone. But what I'm going to show you in this video, besides this master effects, the VK Rotary, is how to go ahead and assign the rotary speed to a button, a wheel, or a pedal. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to put this back at the top so we're at the same page, and I'm going to go over here to my MFX, and I'm going to spin the dial knob, and here's my master effects controller. You see it's set for VK Rotary, and here we go. We're going to use this control source. There's 4 different control sources that we can choose, but I'm going to choose, for this example, I'm going to choose the control source 1. So I'm going to press enter, and this is good for you to know. If I have to know what these CCs are, because sometimes there are things already set there. For example, if I were to go into shift, give it a wiggle, you can take a look at what's already assigned there natively. So you can see there's a lot of different things. But on my rotary, for this example, I'm going to use the CC, let's use CC 30. Okay, there's nothing assigned to 30. So remember that, CC 30, there is nothing assigned. So I'm going to come in now, go back into my parameters, to my master effects control, and I'm going to set that control 1 source to CC 30. All right, and now that I have that, I'm going to cursor down one more, and you're going to see control 1 destination. So I'm going to press the enter button, and what do I want to put there from the master effects? Well, we want to go ahead and put speed. So press OK. Great, and now I have to determine what the sensitivity of it, how much of that particular destination do I want in there? Well, in this example, I want it all, so plus 63. I want to be able to either press the pedal, the button, or the wheel and have that effect kick in fully. So, all right, we have that. So let's go ahead and exit, and you see I have 2 asterisks. One is in the scene, so if I want to save that tone within the scene, and the other one is the tone. I've actually made a change to the physical tone. So if I do not choose to save the changes I made to a tone, when I call it back up, those changes will not be there, and it won't react correctly in a scene. So I'm going to press the right button, and in this instance, I'm going to cursor down, and I'm going to press tone, and I'm going to press enter. I'm going to go ahead and rename this. I like it VK1, but I am going to do one more, and I'm going to call it, put a shift and put ed for edited, and OK. and then I have to determine where I want to save it. And I have all these different destinations in here. I'm going to go ahead and put it near the top, and let's go ahead and put that there. I'll go ahead and put it in 30, just as a coincidence. All right, so okay, and yes, I am sure, and okay. So now I made those changes to that particular VK organ, so I'll have the rotary assigned to CC30. Now let's assign CC30 to either a button, a wheel, or even a pedal. So check it out. All I have to do now is press and hold Shift, and I want to put something to S2. All right. So now you can see the editing for S2. I'm going to press the Enter button, go inside, and instead of being an alternative hold or a hold, I'm going to say, let's go ahead and have it be that rotary speed. So exit. And right now it's set on momentary, which means if I were to press it, I have to hold it down in order for it to stay on. So I'm going to change that to latch. And that's good. So now I'll press the right button, and I can actually now write this into a scene. So I might go ahead and rename this, and now let's clear it all. And I might call this VK organ. And when I'm done, press OK. Great. So destination, where do I want to put that scene? I'm going to press the Enter button and take a look. I already have some stuff in here. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to go to the D section where I've been putting a lot of my stuff for the videos here. So I'll go into the D section here. There we go. Take a look. And I'll go ahead and put it right here where I have organ. So I'll go ahead and OK and overwrite that there. And press OK. And are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Okay, so slow. And now it's fast. And slowing down. And now I'm saving these control settings within the scene. So I have the master effects setting within the tone, but if I want to go ahead and assign specific controller functions, they save into the scene. Let's use the same scene, but this time I'm going to assign that to a wheel. So once again, press and hold Shift, give it a wiggle. I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, CC30. That sounds great. Now I'm going to cursor down to range minimum 0, so when that means it would be slow, and range max is 127, which is the fast. So I'll go ahead and press right and write that into the scene. Okay. All right, now let's check it out. So I have that S2 button is off, so we should have slow. Great. Now let's go ahead and try wheel number 2 and see what happens. And as you can see, now I wrote the wheel 2 is speeding and slowing down the rotary. Let's try again, S2. Great, so as you can see now, I have both of those controller settings in that particular scene. So I have my pedal now. I'm going to go ahead and plug it into controller 1, and it doesn't matter, I could plug it into controller 1, 2, or 3, but in this example, I'm going to put it in controller 1. And remember, all I have to do, just like I did with my S2 buttons and my wheel, is press and hold Shift and press the pedal. So now we see this particular pedal, controller 1 is set for expression. I am going to immediately change that, so I'll press the Enter button, and I'm going to once again put it to CC30. Press OK. And now you can see my range minimum is 0 and my range max is 127. Let's go ahead and save that into the scene. Okay. Okay, so now when I play, I'm going to go ahead and play, and I have to hold down the pedal to have that rotary kick in. And as soon as I let off the pedal, it is going to go back to slow. So let's press the pedal. So once again, in that particular setting for that pedal, I have to hold down the pedal to kick on the rotary fast, and then as soon as I let go, it goes back to slow. Let's do it. Let's try it one more time. There's fast, and now I'll let off the pedal. Back to slow. Let's do it again with wheel 2. Go back to slow. Great, now let's do it with S2. So there you go. As you can see, having a Master FX control assigned to any of the number of controls available within a scene is very easy. Once again, let's review. All I did was I chose my particular tone. I went to the effects parameter in here. I chose the particular Master FX I wanted to use, and then I turned the knob down to Master FX controller and told it what did I want to have in that control source. Now in this example, I did choose speed, and I chose to have it full max. Is probably what you want when you're using rotary, and then I had to write it into the tone to have those Master FX settings saved into the tone. Once I have it saved into a tone, I can go into the scene and assign that particular CC to any of the controllers inside the Phantom scene. All right, you guys check this out. I hope it helps you out, and we'll talk to you later.